Darwin Greenwell, ThorKnowsFitness.com. Today we're talking about massage and how to treat yourself after or before a workout and exercise in general. Nutrition is obviously key, but at the same time, we need to be able to break down lactic acids and other types of aspects to workouts that will degrade and or reverse some of our goals of hypertrophy or muscle growth and fat loss. And we need to really be able to move those toxins out of the body as well as warm up the muscles before exercise. And traditionally, we like to, here at ThorKnowsFitness.com, we like to use this tool in order to achieve all of those goals. But we understand that not everyone's going to want to do that. So what else should we use? There's a lot of massage guns or massage tools on the market, and I don't really want to talk about any of them except for one. And even though I'm not sponsored by Therabody, who produces the Theragun, the reality is that I've used it a number of times over the years, and they've only gotten better and better. So let's just talk about Theragun, and let's unbox one today, and I'll show you what we're looking at in terms of what's in the box. This one right here is Gen 4. Gen 4 came out in approximately June of 2020, and the founder is a chiropractor down in Southern California, and he came out with Theragun in approximately 2007, and I think he's done a really good job, especially with this 4th generation machine, because this one is finally somewhat quieter. The first 3 generations were extremely loud, like honestly to the point of obnoxious. Even the 3rd gen, very loud, and I just couldn't really recommend it because you'd actually get just as much of a headache as what you were trying to achieve in terms of warming up your muscles or removing waste products and loosening your muscles up after exercising. But at this point, 4th gen is quite a bit quieter, not necessarily as quiet as some of the other exercise or massage guns on the market, but at the same time, it's going to be, in my opinion, the most professional grade that's out there. So we already know what the Thor's hammer looks like, Mjolnir. Let's put Mjolnir aside and let's open our Thergun Gen 4. So first and foremost, what do we get in the box? So let's turn that box around. So we're going to get a series of attachments. So the side of the box is showing us that we get a total of 5 attachments, and those are closed cell foam, which again, they're purporting to be the industry leading in terms of the transfer of appropriate level of transfer of energy into the body. Better than hard plastic. Hard plastic is going to be way too percussive, and as it is, we're already looking at what is truly a percussive machine. So from there, you're going to get 2 batteries with the Pro. There are other models that are going to give us less. They're going to have sealed batteries and stuff of this nature. This being a Pro machine, 2 batteries so that you can swap those out. If you are a pro who is, for instance, a physical therapist and is working on clients, you can swap those out, those 2 different batteries. Also, this is actually rated to be the most powerful of all of them. So up to 60 pounds of pressure can be put on this motor before it actually would start to turn off or even possibly fail. And that is one of, if not the industry leading strength and standard for motors. So let's open this up and give it a go. Let's get this plastic out of the way and kind of give a little trim to those edges. Get that plastic out of the way and get our scissors out of the way. And let's see what's in the box here for our Theragun Pro in our Thor Knows Fitness unboxing of the Theragun Pro. So let's get the plastic out of the way. Lift that lid up gently and carefully. The box is actually surprisingly heavy. So as you can see, there's charger, 2 batteries, the physical Theragun Pro itself, and that's on there pretty snug. Good to see that, quite frankly, if you guys are into Apple products like I am, this box reminds me of an Apple product. It's extremely sturdy, well refined, beautifully designed, and again, there's more to a product than just a box, but I think they've taken a few of the cues from Apple. I see a few creases here in the box that you wouldn't see in an Apple product, but overall, that's what it reminds me of, is an Apple product. So that's cool. So the Theragun, just so you know, is a Bluetooth model, the Theragun Pro. And with those Bluetooth functions, you can program it, supposedly. I haven't ever used those, functions, but you can supposedly program it so that you can create a situation where you are basically having the machine intelligently adjust your, I shouldn't say workout, but adjust your treatment for you through your phone, and have the machine communicate to your phone. So again, I've never used that function. I've used the machines themselves. They're awesome machines, and kind of cute here, our story. So it looks like they have a little story card there on the front. And I've heard their story before, but again, the Dr. Jason Worsland, who's a chiropractor in Southern California, and apparently he was in a motorcycle accident, and that's what prompted him to start Theragun, now known as Therabody, back in 2007. So it comes in this kind of nice nylon feeling looking kind of case, and which is very nice. I'd expect something like this, because if somebody is a professional physical therapist, they're going to need to be able to carry this around, and part of carrying it around is a case that's really going to protect it. And as you can see, that's quite the protective case in there that looks like it's really going to hold it together very well. And beautifully done. The fit and finish of a Theragun, in my opinion, cannot be beat in the industry. I think it's definitely industry leading. If you go into a professional chiropractor or a physical therapist or sports trainer, Theragun is going to be 8 or 9 out of 10 times the tool that you see. So here's the Theragun on this side. Over here, we're seeing the 2 batteries. Over here, obviously, power cord and other types of, and the actual physical attachments over there. So not really that much to it. In terms of what's in the box, it's basically what you would expect. The question is, how does this thing feel? It's hard to put into words, but in my opinion, it's going to be something that's going to be extremely high grade, something that's second to none, and apparently its percussive revolutions are 1,750 to 2,400 is going to be the 5 ranges of adjustment that you can make. I would say the other industry leading competitor to this, which I'm not really going to mention the name of it, but the fact is that it has 3 settings. This has 5 settings. So for those of you who want more variation rather than less variation, I think right there you're going to have Theragun being the winner on that. Also I do like, of course, how Theragun has its triangular shape, so that you actually effectively have 3 handles as to where you can grip and hold the machine from. So I think that's pretty cool, to be able to grip it or hold it from different angles, different places, to get to different parts of your body, because let's face it, not all of us are going to be at a massage therapist or have a massage therapist that lives at our house that can massage us all the time. And Theragun gives us that ability, as well as the ability to press this button right here and then just adjust how far everything will move in terms of the handle. So kind of neat to be able to move your handle around and to different angles, thus giving our 3 different parts of a handle all the more range. So it kind of becomes a amplitude of this guy moving. If I remember correctly, it's 16 degrees is what they had said on the literature. And that's pretty neat to be able to move that around and put that to almost not any position, but to a variety of positions, and to really get around the body and to get to different angles as to where you might need to reach. Snapping the battery in place, very straightforward, very easy, just right here through the handle. And then our OLED panel is going to be right here at the top. Hit the button, and away we go. It lights up, and it just starts right off. In this case, it's starting off at 2400. So that's your volume at 2400 right there when it starts up. So there's the 1750, level 1. And then each time you can just press and toggle through the different speeds. The Theragun's dramatic improvement, let's say in the area of sonic or sound, is so dramatic over the Gen 3 and other previous generations that alone really kind of takes it over the top for me in terms of recommending the Theragun Gen 4 product. So when you're out there shopping for, or possibly shopping for a Theragun, I again, A, recommend the Theragun Pro, and B, I recommend that you buy only Gen 4. Even if you might find Gen 3 at a lower price, honestly, it's not worth it. Do yourself a favor and buy the Gen 4. It's so much better in so many ways, especially first and foremost, starting with the amount of volume that's dramatically lower. So this has been Darwin Greenwell with ThorKnowsFitness.com. Thanks for joining us on our Theragun unboxing and review, and we'll see you next on the next video. Cheers.